Welcome back here to Andersen Acres. It's still blustery, but it's October. That's how it's going to be for a while. Mr. Big Guy / Lorenzo. Chickens. So today I wanted to touch on the idea of raising chickens for meat. I know not everyone agrees with raising animals for meat, and personally we don't do that here because that's not our focus. But it is a big part of a lot of farms, and it does deserve to be mentioned in at least a couple videos. So I'm probably going to do 3 short videos on raising chickens for meat. If you want to truly raise chickens for meat, you're going to have to get selective on your breed. Yeah, you could eat a Leghorn rooster. You can, but they're really skinny. They just really are. You can eat them, but they're almost not worth the effort of processing them. If you're going to process and eat your own chickens, you might want to start with the right birds. Super broilers are kind of like super layers, only for meat. I don't have any of those because I don't raise for meat. Their only purpose is to be slaughtered for meat. Really. They are really, really efficient at converting feed into meat. They eat their food, they get really fat really, really fast. Okay? They're generally slaughtered around 12 weeks of age. You could slaughter them earlier for a more tender bird or even later for a larger bird, but they're not built to live very long. It's almost tragic how quickly they grow. So if you're not interested in the super broilers, you might want meat birds that are not super broilers. So that's where you want your dual purpose breeds. So we have a couple of dual purpose breeds. He is a coronation Sussex. All of the Sussex birds are dual purpose, means they lay and they also get big enough to be able to eat. You wouldn't want to eat something like him. He ain't little. That's Tigger. He's teeny weeny. He's also got black skin. Nobody wants to eat him. Nobody wants to eat Thorn over there because she's nuts. And for some reason, she's still dragging a leaf around. It's been like 6.5 hours. She's still dragging a leaf. Anyway. So Orpingtons are also really good. Let's see if I can spot Lime. I don't know why we're always losing Lime. Lime. Not in the coop. Not under here. I don't know. We're always losing Lime. But anyway, we do have Orpingtons. We have one, and only one. Is she over in the bush? We have one Orpington. They're nice and big, kind of like the Sussex. So they lay well. Nah, she's not over there. They lay well. And they are pretty big breasted, so they can be used for meat. There's another Silky. That's Keely. She's too skinny for meat. You'd never get anything off her. She's very little bitty under all that fluff. You might also want to consider Rhode Island Reds, New Hampshires, maybe White Rocks. They're all really good dual-purpose breeds. Okay? I don't know where you're going. Hi, guys. They'll both lay eggs and they can be slaughtered. So if you need a breed that you can do both with, any of those will work. If you want to raise both meat and eggs, if you want both, then stop it. Anyway, if you want both meat and eggs, a dual-purpose birds are the way to go because you can eat some of the eggs, hatch others. You can raise the babies, keep the hens for laying, and process the roosters for your dinner table. Princess Orange at my feet. Always at my feet. You can also process hens who aren't laying anymore. I don't love that idea because if they've been giving eggs for years, surely they're entitled to a little bit of a retirement. You're adjusting your crop over there. It's windy. Go inside. It's actually really windy. Surprisingly windy. Let's go check on these guys, make sure they're okay. So the dual-purpose breeds are raised pretty much like pet and layer chickens. Hi, Arwen, baby. You gonna play with the cot? So dual-purpose breeds are raised pretty much like pets and layers are. Feed them right for their stage of growth, and they'll do pretty well for you. They don't grow as fast as broilers, so they'll cost you more in feed as a result. But almost everyone agrees that these birds are more flavorful than standard broilers. They also are able to live a more fulfilling life because they don't grow so fast, right? They are able to enjoy their life as they have it. Hi, crazies. So it's also a little bit more humane. Whether you have super broilers or dual purpose birds, you want to make sure the breed you pick has yellow skin. This is actually really important because I don't know who you are. You don't live here. But my silkies, for example, most of them have black skin. Think about that for a minute. Do you really want a chicken with black skin sitting there on your dinner table all dressed and cooked? Probably not. Brown and black skin chickens are unattractive on the dinner table, at least in North America. It's not something North Americans are used to. Other areas of the world, they might be used to it. We're not. So black and brown skin chickens, don't pick them for meat breeds. I love darker skin chickens, but really, they don't make good meat chickens. Also, their breeds tend to be kind of skinny. They do. So they're not good for that anyway. So avoid that. If you really do want darker skin, go for it. But if you're ever hoping to sell your meat birds, either live or processed, you probably should stick with lighter skin breeds. Look at these guys. Over here, these are all silkies. Look at how dark their skin is. Like, that just wouldn't look good. It's unappetizing. Like, you can really see on the showgirl's neck there. That's Vader. You can see, like, it's just not something that really there's much of a market for in North America. Maybe you live somewhere where that's fine, but I don't. So you want to look for lighter skinned breeds, like your Orpingtons, like your Sussexes, like big guy here / Lorenzo. He's got very, very light skin. Hi, yeah. He's got nice light skin. He's very, very good for that. I'm still looking for lime. That seems to be like the mantra in every single video. Where's lime? Where's lime? I saw her earlier. There's Royal. She's a nice Sussex. She could be a dual purpose. This guy, he's got green skin. You wouldn't want to serve him either. Black skin, no. So if you are going to raise for meat, obviously we don't. We have so many that have the darker skin. But if you want to, then you want lighter skin breeds. That's actually pretty important. I know I've said it about 4 times now. But go with that. Anyway, we are going to wrap it up because it's getting really, really windy. We will come back either when the wind dies down or tomorrow, if it's not pouring, and talk about raising broilers, raising meat birds, because there are some differences, especially if they're super broilers. But we'll discuss that in the next video. In the meantime, thanks for tuning in. Hope you tune in later, and we will talk to you hopefully when the sun comes out. Bye now.